On the morning of February 10th, 2019, in a quiet neighborhood in Cayce, South Carolina, 6-year-old Faye Swetlik went missing. It started as a regular day, with Faye playing outside her home, just like any other child. But by the afternoon, everything had changed. Her family's worst fears were realized when she vanished without a trace. Her disappearance sparked an extensive search effort that captivated the entire community, but what they uncovered was even more chilling than anyone could have imagined. To truly understand the haunting nature of this case, we need to look at the details leading up to Faye's disappearance. Faye Swetlik was a bright, energetic little girl with a big smile. She lived with her mother, who was a single parent, and her 3-year-old brother in a modest neighborhood. On the morning of February 10th, Faye was outside playing near her home while her mother was inside, doing household chores. Faye had been outside playing in the snow, but when her mother went to check on her around 3 p.m., she was gone. No signs of a struggle, no footprints in the snow, just an empty front yard. This wasn't the kind of disappearance that usually happens in a small town like Cayce. People weren't used to such things. But Faye's mother, frantic with worry, immediately contacted the authorities. As the hours passed and there was still no sign of Faye, the community began to rally together. Volunteers came to help, and the police were on high alert, searching the neighborhood, canvassing for any leads, and talking to residents. The case seemed to escalate quickly, with law enforcement officials expanding the search area, even bringing in K-9 units and helicopters. They questioned everyone in the area, including neighbors, and soon began to focus on one individual in particular. This individual was Coty Scott Taylor, a 30-year-old man who lived just a few houses away from Faye's family. Taylor was known to be a quiet, reclusive figure in the neighborhood. He lived alone, and his background didn't immediately raise any red flags. However, as investigators dug deeper, they found that he had been questioned in the past for minor issues, but nothing had suggested he would be involved in something as horrific as a child's abduction. While the search for Faye continued, the clock was ticking, and every passing hour made it harder to hold on to hope that she would be found safe. The local police began to release more information, hoping that it would prompt someone to come forward with a crucial tip. They revealed that Faye had been last seen playing outside her home and that there were no signs of her leaving voluntarily. The authorities also began to suspect that foul play might be involved, considering how quickly she had disappeared without a trace.